be honest, I hadn't done any research on the Delaware. I was counting on wishful thinking and dumb luck to get me through. In addition to the somewhat iffy knowledge of my cousin John, he'd fished the system a year prior, and on his 3-day trip, he left with an astounding number of 0 trout. Anything? But I also knew him to be the type to scour YouTube for any lick of knowledge, ensuring that it wouldn't happen to him again. So his determination would hopefully be our saving grace. So after a luggage mishap and an unexpected night in New York City, Austin and I loaded up for our short drive to the Catskills, where we would meet up with John and our 2 buddies Joe and Dakota. We set up quick and got on the river. The Delaware River, the birthplace of American fly fishing, known for its plentiful hatches and hard-fighting fish. And so far, we weren't seeing much of anything. We hadn't seen a single fish, and we'd thrown everything we knew. Dries, nymphs, droppers, indicator rigs, double nymph rigs, weighted to hell rigs, and nothing seemed to work. Day one's not looking great. Austin and John both hooking up, both breaking off. And they're still out here determined. Austin's hitting the vape like a madman out there on the river. He's so stressed out. But we'll keep going, see what we get. A couple more hours for today. It's always tough calling it on the first day without a catch. Well, John and I actually got a fish each, but of course, I had to stop filming. But here's some photos for proof. But even then, 2 fish on the day wasn't sitting right for us. But it was getting dark, and we had steaks waiting for us back at camp. Couple Walmart cuts. Jesus.
That is psychotic.
That's dangerous as fuck.
Like 1 grain comes out of
Give
this
me the goddamn
time.
thing. You gotta give it some oomph, man.
Okay, hold on.
Gotta give it some oomph, damn it.
Fucking 16 flavor.
Hey, at least I got it, man. We're not eating just fucking bland ass steak.
Chips and salsa sound good too.
Sounds mine.
The garlic salt does not come out. Try this one. See, nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
That
got
one
wet
got
in there or something. It's
solidified.
We're live. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
That's yours too. The next morning was looking like more of the same. Crazy hatches, no fish, and a million excuses for why we weren't catching them.
starting to rethink everything.
River makes 0 sense.
This hatch is nuts.
Yeah.
Developed a full theory on this river.
I have a feeling they're just not eating.
Yeah.
The theory is that there's just so many bugs that when they want to eat, they just eat.
Exactly.
Get full really quick. and
Right.
Just don't eat.
That's it.
I think that's it. We're there. There's too many bugs here.
Exactly. The problem is too many bugs.
Yeah. This is a mild hatch compared to what it was earlier.
You're lost. We're all
Yeah.
lost right now.
Catch anything? Nice.
It's funny where your mind goes when you aren't catching fish. It's a jumbled mess of things. It's got to be this or it's got to be that. But for the most part, it's just bad timing. And there isn't much you can do. Keep going. Success comes with time on the water. That's one of those things fishermen made up to feel better about themselves in times like these. But we were going to stand by it anyway. We need a new spot entirely, I think.
Yeah.
Drive.
We need a whole new river.
Yeah.
Delaware.
Yep. Head to the Dell.
We're out here at a new spot. Fucking 3 other guides are here. We're hungry as fuck. I linked up with one earlier, but besides that, no one has shit.
I don't think you linked up with one.
Or I did. We linked up and we got off. We saw it. But hopefully this spot produces. There's supposed to be a hatch soon.
What time's the hatch?
2. And it is 3 o'clock. So we missed the hatch. Wish trout ate like me. We'd be catching.
Slow my roll. I'm lying on the floor of your closet. I've had enough of all this rotten apple pie. I'm fried. I'm at the bake sale with a sour sense of humor. Artificial sugar. How long until they're burning books and crosses on the lawn of the Library of Congress? The cake eaters in office make sure that I get no sleep till the money, no sleep. I'll paint your fence to pay my rent, then come back wrecking in the middle of the night, I guess. No sleep till the money, no sleep. They get long, long, sweet talking. I get along on sleepwalking.
We were finally getting into some fish and had time for one more spot on the day, with 2 goals in mind: catch more fish and get Joe his first one on the fly. With the fishing being tougher than we thought, his attempts so far had been unsuccessful.
Nice drift.
We made our way to the next spot where we were going to meet up with Dakota's friend Joe, a different Joe, who was a guide on this system, and would hopefully be able to show us what we were doing wrong. It was truly about the presentation, he told us, which you hear all the time but never really do anything about.
It's a terrible cast.
So this time we did. We tied on big dry patterns and an ungodly length of leader. And to no surprise, he was right. We started getting into them right away.
Beautiful rainbow. You want to go see him?
How big?
Not that big. Beautiful though.
Right.
Seriously.
Hendrickson, but the one with the quill, like the little.
Wing?
Yeah, the wing.
All your turns are on the guy.
What do you call it? That's 2, baby. Anybody on my shit?
After he gave us the rundown, we were lucky enough to sit back and watch him go to work. The final morning came, packed up our shit, made some coffee, and planned out the next few hours, which would be our last bit of fishing. All in all, we felt good. We finally had an understanding of the river. and it only took us 2.5 days and the help of a professional guide. But it always seems like the last day when you finally seem to get a hang of it. So we got on the river and tried to postpone those final day blues. But with time running out, we were all thinking the same thing. How the hell were we gonna get Joe on a fish? He'd managed to link up with a few the night before, but never got them to the net. And this was it. We had a half day to make this happen. And although everyone else was in high spirits, you could tell the mounting frustration was weighing on him. Joe's fucking on. This is his first fish. First fish on the fly rod. We're gonna try to capture this. Joe's first fish. Don't fuck this up, John.
I'm just so stressed about snapping off.
John's casting as he's trying to
Right in front of you.
He's too deep. You gotta bring him up.
Yeah.
Yep. Here he comes. He's coming.
Yes!
Brown. Wow. That's a brown. It's a big brown.
Yeah, it looks big.
Yeah, it's huge. Wow. Right in the side of the mouth.
Perfect.
Perfect. Nice. Fat. Look at that belly.
Oh my
See that
god.
belly?
Focus on him. John's acting like it's his fish.
Wow. The fucking paddle on this thing.
Fuck yeah, Joe.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Dude. How stoked are you right
I'm
now?
so happy.
Yeah.
I can't believe it happened.
Always that last day
Hurry
payoff.
up, yo.
Holy
You
shit.
didn't want to come here either. Half in, half out. Oh. Nice.
Dude, how stoked are you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
My turn.
There's fish on the fly.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's huge. Yeah.
Stoked for you, but now what are you throwing?
I think it's a caddis. It's a caddis, I believe.
Let's see.
Where is it?
How was the eat?
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Where am I at? Right there. Okay. That's what I'm using.
Apple Caddy.
Thanks, Joe. You're not here, but
Wow.
I did it for you.
Was that his fly?
Yeah.
Nice.
He gave it to me yesterday.
He's here in spirit. He's gonna be hyped to hear you caught.
he is.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Fuck yeah. I gotta walk. I gotta get out of the water. For a
Yeah, take a break, man. Take a breather.
I'd like
God
to thank everyone
damn.
involved.
Yeah, welcome to Simps. You gotta feel electric right now.
Dude, I'm so happy. I think that's maybe the happiest I've ever been catching a fish.
Yeah. You put in 2 days of work for that fish. Yeah.
I had my hopes were
Right, yeah.
this morning. They
You probably, if we said let's just leave before we started fishing, you probably would have said yes.
On the way down here, I was like, I'd honestly just go home right
Yeah.
now.
That's a true Cinderella story right there.
First one on a fly, on a dry in the Delaware.
Right, you can't have it any better way, honestly. As far as first fish goes, that's the best.
I'm so stoked.
God damn.